Well, you don't see that every day. Our resident horse that lives over in the field behind us has just been tacked up. It's got the old harness on for... It's a working horse, obviously. It doesn't get put to work, but it's a bit of a hobby thing, I suppose, the old farmer. Yeah, they've tacked it up in a harness and everything. And they've took it for a wander. At least they do something with it. Welcome back to the Mad Dog Farm. It's a bit overcast today, but it's actually quite nice. There's a nice breeze coming through because it has been Scotchio. I thought I'd just bring you along. We'll do a little vlog today, show you what we've been getting up to, bits and pieces around the land, and yeah, just general stuff. We have got a few hot days planned. Thursday, Friday, I think it's going to get up to 40 plus degrees, which is going to be too hot for doing any work outside. We have got a few jobs to get done, but as you might have noticed, we have a new tractor and a new gyro broyer and a rototiller, which I think is called a Freze Rotative or Freze Arriere. It's a rotavator, it's a tiller. We've done a bit of work with the tiller and it is really good. The problem we've got with our soil, stuff is growing, but it's not growing as it should. It's not growing to its full potential. So what we've decided, we're going to just write this year off. Anything that does grow, we will use. You know, we're letting the garlic go to seed. We picked up half the garlic. That's drying in the other room, the elephant garlic and the decent garlic. We're letting these garlics go to seed because Tina's looked up how to do it from seed. Now on the top of the garlic plants, they call those scapes, apparently, according to The Hobbit. And they're just like little garlic cloves, so you can separate them and you plant them, but it can take a couple of years till you actually get a bulb. So we're going to set aside a little bit of land. We're trying it out, basically. So that's that. We've got tomatoes coming. They're not doing very well, to be honest. The potatoes were doing all right until they got blight. We've got some carrots growing over there. Now down here we have got carrots growing. We've got carrots and parsnips. They're not doing great. They are doing better down here because Tina mixed in compost in with the soil. So what the plan is, from now until the end of autumn, is we're going to work the soil, try and get organic matter into the soil. We've churned it all up. We went through on the one height. We've lowered the rotavator so it goes in deeper. We've done that. Tina's been doing all the research on it. One of the beds over there, we've covered it in hay. I'm going to sort of let it rot down a little bit and then I'm going to churn that into the ground. And then we're going to leave it at that. She's going to cover it up, put some cardboard on it, put some more hay on it. Any compost we get, that can go on it, and then we'll probably leave it like that over the winter, and then in the spring we can set the rototiller not quite so deep, because you don't want to be going down deep all the time. We'll just go over it, churn that into the top, and you know, hope we'll see what happens next year. So we're just putting this year down to experience, but we have got some stuff growing in the polytunnel, which I'll show you in a minute. We'll go and have a look. We're going to have a quick look at the tractor and the implements, and we've got the other tractor around the back. But yeah, so we'll have a bit of a look round and see what's occurring. What are they, Tina?
Courgettes.
What do you normally call them?
Cornichons. I'm getting back in your hole.
So down there we've got courgettes, which Tina calls cornichons. They're nothing like cornichon, but yeah, you know. And here we've got 4 beds which we've rotavated out with the tractor that's behind me. And there's a couple of videos. I did a video on Ben's Garage channel about the tractor, and then I've done a couple of videos with the gyro broyer and the rotavator. I'm not sure when I've released the rotavator one yet, but yeah, so we've got 4 beds here. I've done 2 beds over there that are going to be ready. So Tina's put some hay and stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So we've got a bed here, a bed there, and over there. We've left a strip up the middle of each one so that I can get up and do a bit of weeding. So that the bed at the far end, she's starting to prepare that so that we can let all the hay sort of compost down, churn that into the ground, and then cover it again, leave it over the winter. She wants to get that end bed done fairly soon because all the strawberries and the gooseberry plants and raspberry plants, she wants to get in that bed, and that's where they're going to end up permanently. So that'll be over there. Over that side where we've got a bed, we're going to get that prepared for the garlic, because the garlic needs to be planted sort of late autumn time. Needs to be in the ground before the frost, and they like a bit of frost, the old garlic bulbs. So that's pretty much what's going on. Plenty of chilies coming along in the polytunnel. Got some new bits of kit on the farm. The old tractor, I'm going to fix up the finishing mower. We was going to keep the finishing mower, but it's going to look a bit mincy on the back of the tractor. The gyro broyer we've got is good. It cuts. You can alter the height down to 2 centimetres, which will be enough for our field. I was thinking of selling the tractor and the finishing mower and getting another finishing mower, but I don't think we're going to need it because we've got the gyro broyer, and I say we can alter the height, and if we just keep on top of it, keep all that long grass down. I mean, next year we will do the same. We'll let the grass grow, let all the wildflowers come up, because the insects love it, and it looks nice, of course. But so yeah, we'll probably do that again. Now we've got the kit to be able to knock it all down, other than the bloody old flower mower, which I've got plans for the flower mower, not the actual flower mower but the new engine, but that'll be over on Ben's Garage when it comes to that. I've got a lot of other projects for Ben's Garage at the moment. I've got the Panda to fix, the Audi to get fixed up and sold, sort out the TD6 and get that up and running. Ooh, but anyway, so we're getting some jobs done on the land. So I've cut all the field. The digger's away for repairs at the moment, so when that comes back, we've got a few jobs with the digger. I want to get the grapple on, because over there, if you can see where that long grass is over there, I've left that long because that's all trees in there, trees that I've dragged out of the woods. And the plan is, when the digger comes back, and you know, when all the grass has stopped growing, all that kind of thing, go in there with a grapple, pick up the logs, move them, and what we're gonna do with them is put them at the bottom of the fence all the way around to stop the dogs getting out under the fence. And then in certain places we've got to put some wire up higher up, stop them jumping over the top. So once I get all those trees out there, I can cut all that, and then what we'll probably have to do then is trim some of these trees on the edge of the woods so that I can get underneath with the tractor to be able to cut right up to the edge of the woods. Oh, there's always plenty to do. But it's just, you got to do one thing before you can get onto another job, and logistics and all that kind of thing. Anyway, like the new tractor, don't you? It needs a bloody good wash now, because when I was rotavating the other day, it wasn't half dusty. We've had a little bit of rain today, but I'm absolutely shattered now. The old physio came out for a session. Flipping heck. Yeah, progress is coming along ever so slowly. He's not been coming out for months. March, I think, was the last time he came out. He came out last week for the first time. So yeah, he's not been out since March. You know, lockdown. We said to him, "Just don't worry about it, for our sake as well as his." But yeah, he's back on once a week now, and he didn't half wear me out. Flipping heck. So that's just a little bit of a thing of what's been going on around here. We've got some other bits and pieces going on, which I'll let you I'll keep you informed of as and when we get round to doing them. Hopefully in the next week or so we'll be getting on with the garage floor, getting the concrete ordered. I had a word with Dad the other night. He said he's happy to come over and help out when we get that sorted. So that'll be it. A really nice thing to get done, that concrete floor, and then we've just got that end wall to worry about. Yeah, so hope you liked this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And from me and the Hobbit over there, I don't know if you can see her. Let me zoom in. Where's she gone? Well, she's over there somewhere. She went wandering over there with watering cans, so... Anyway, from me and her, it's bye for now.